Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Crimson Pharaoh. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we will be doing episode 16 of the Metal Game Guide. I started out today by showing you guys this rune here. For people that are looking for stuff that needs to be fast but also tanky, stuff like this is perfect. Like it had 6 speed, so it rolled a 6 and then a 4 and then another 4. So it's middle rolls, but still, you can put a legend grind on it and make it 25 speed, and then it is 17 speed away from being maxed, like if it was like a speed for the main stat. And then you have the extra defense percentage on top of that, so you could run resistance or accuracy on slot 6, or you could just run more HP or defense percentage on slot 6 and have something really tanky and fast. Yeah, I mean, this could still be put on a set that is hitting, 280 speed, like 270, 280 speed, which is still really fast, and then you have the benefit of all the extra defense. So, if you guys get runes like this, don't be scared to roll this stuff up. Like, it could be really, really very useful later on. So, that's just a start. Today I'm going to look at Susano again. I think I've already shown him a couple times, but he's very close to being done. So I have these here to bring up Susano, and then I have 5 more here to bring up either Windy or Lulu. I could do Nana as well. She's been really on the back burner because I think she got nerfed, but she's still really strong. And great. So like it's hard to say. And I'm going to summon soon, just for you guys. Like, you don't need to ask in the comment section when I'm summoning. If you watch this video, it is going to be next week. I think it's going to be next week, because I haven't heard anything about the collab. The only person that commented anything thinks it's going to be after SWC, which is in, like, November. And I'm not going to be waiting 4 more months for a collaboration. Like, at that point, I can just save up a bunch of scrolls from right now. And do a mass summoning at that point then later on as well. So there's no point in me waiting any longer. It's really just I need to find out what Nat 5s and Nat 4s I'm getting here and start focusing more on that. And yeah, just put in a bunch of, really just 6-star a bunch of stuff later on when I can, because I'm basically out of unknown scrolls. I'm really close to being out of unknown scrolls. So it's just farming runes at this point. And then obviously BJR5 I'm very close to. I'm going to leave Jensen at 5 stars. I don't know why anyone 6 stars him. I was looking at a chart and he can be 5-starred and still be in the front line, or you could just put him in the back line and run Colleen front line. Or you could just run both. You could just run both Colleen and Jensen in the front line. So yeah, I'm not gonna 6-star him or waste any of all the effort that I've done on the Dark Viking. So yeah, but the BJR5 team should be done pretty soon here. I have the runes. I think I basically have the runes. I just need to put together the team. I just literally need to just rune the team, use the mana to rune them up. That's the other thing too about summoning. I'm at about 5 million mana right now. I don't have to upgrade any runes other than a couple of the fight runes and potentially a couple of will runes for BJR5. So I shouldn't have to use any mana, but I have to wait. I have to wait until I get like 18 million. It might be more. It might be like 20 million mana I need to summon all of the scrolls that I have. So it's like I'll be farming fast. I kind of took today off because I just had a really long week at work, and when I wasn't at work I was really trying to grind hard and get stuff done, but like I just needed the day off from everything. And my wife downloaded this game called King's Choice. I don't know if any of you guys know about it. It's like it looks a lot like King of Avalon meets Rise of Kingdoms meets like simulation sims role-playing stuff. It's hard to even describe the game. It's actually pretty free to play friendly. It's borderline idle. It's kind of like it's kind of idle too, but it's actually like a fun idle. It's not like the kind of idle that you get sick of immediately, because you have like enough different other things beyond just getting idle rewards that it's actually pretty fun to play. And there's a pretty good story with it too. It's like a medieval kind of story. So yeah, that's a fun game. But I was like just playing that all day with my wife. So yeah, so I took that day off from Summoner's War. But yeah, I'll show you guys the Susano I've been working on. Everything else in here, I mean, in terms of reruning stuff, I don't really intend to rerun Trikaru until I can do Fight Karu and make it safe, because I need to have a bunch of fight sets on there for Lucian and for Verd to make stuff faster in the Chaos dungeons. But I also have to make sure I have shield runes so that the Necro team doesn't get blown out of the water. And it's the same thing with the Punisher's Crypt team, the white boy. The white stick boy. Here he is. Oh, what makes his face big? Yeah, this one. So he, white stick boy. That's what I call him. He's unbelievably annoying. He's definitely the hardest boss in the game out of all these. Yeah, he's really annoying. He's annoying too, but you just need to make your dot team a little bit better. But he is like, you need to make your Trikaru team actually pretty good to be clearing him successfully. So he's very annoying. But anyway, this Susano is going well. Susano, I buy all the 2 stars for the farming I'm doing. I'm basically out of Unknown Scrolls, and I need to get this stuff up. Like I said, but yeah, so this Susano, I have a couple of different things on. This is like a vampire thing I was looking at. Obviously, they are not upgraded, but I actually have some pretty decent vampire runes. Like this one is pretty decent, this one is pretty decent, and this one is pretty decent as well. Unfortunate that the attack percentage and the resistance are like switched. If I could flip-flop them, this would be way higher quality, but I can still put speed on here and get some speed there. There's speed on that one. There's speed here. This just needs to get switched off for something else. Like, I don't know if I have a shield rune there. Shield. Yeah, so that's definitely, that looks a lot better. And then I don't know which other one. This maybe wasn't looking great. We can go up here or down there. It doesn't. I don't think it matters too much. Which one is worse? It's kind of hard to say. We'll look here. So I have crit rate, accuracy, attack percentage, crit damage percentage. That could be pretty good. Massive crit damage there. So let's look at this build here. This is what, 80. It's 156 crit damage already, and this isn't even maxed. It's already high attack. The speed is low. The speed is an issue. This should be switched for something else. Like, do I have anything on shield? I don't really have anything on shield. That's actually pretty nice. This one's pretty nice too. Okay, let's compare here. Do I have anything on speed for this slot? No, I do not. So that would need to be. That would need to go there then. So now it's at 90% or 90% crit rate. It'll be well over 150 crit damage. The speed is going to go up 17 more. The stats, it's hard to say what they're going to look like, but I could run Vampire Shield on him. I need to get another Vampire. You guys get the idea though. So I was looking at that. For that potentially, I was looking at some other different things. I was looking at Swifty. Okay, we can do these here. So this crit damage with this and with this, and then this being destroy. So then there's actually something interesting here I can do. I can do Okay, let's engrave that real quick. Look at that, and then these two. So I can switch between these two here, and I'll show you guys the stats when it looks like that. Obviously, more speed and more tankiness here, and some extra accuracy, because there's not a whole lot of accuracy going on here. But this is the stats with this run on here. These are the total stats here. It's about 200 speed. Obviously, not awakened or 6-starred, but it's an interesting set. The crit damage would be at about I think it would be 137 was what I had before. It's between 130 and 150. 148. I think it was 148 if this was maxed out. Or I can do something like this, and then that switches the stats over to here, which better accuracy, better resistance, lower crit rate. However, I could get crit rate here if I wanted to re-app it. Not a great re-app rune. I'm not saying you should re-app stuff that looks like this, but just getting a different rune entirely. I could get speed here too on this slot if I got just a better crit damage slot 4 rune. So there's some stuff that is workable there. It's pretty nice and high attack. Obviously, when you have something that looks like this, like, you're gonna have high attack on stuff. And then there's obviously then still great stats sitting there. But something like this, you run the risk of Illusion coming in and obliterating your ninja in a Susano Vigor Jubel team, which is what I'm looking to make. So I also have a shield variation. So that put a Swift rune up here, which was this one, and then these two were shield, which were these two. I think it was those two. So this is this here. This is what it looks like with this one on. So there's more crit rate there, and then here there's only one less crit rate. There's more crit damage, but maybe the tankiness itself is just better, especially when you're on Swift or Shield. I mean, sorry, when you're on Shield and you need more of the HP in there to help boost the effect of the shield setup. Great resistance too. It's 85% total with his passive added in. He gets 50% extra resistance. Fantastic speed. Great. It's great here. No accuracy though, which isn't the biggest deal in the world. It's a little unfortunate because skill 2 can do like stealing attack bar or something, absorbing. So that's unfortunate, but otherwise it's pretty solid looking there. And then that's on shield with that particular build. So those are the things that I'm looking at making work out. That's about how that goes. So alright, so yeah, anyway, I think that's basically the video though. I was looking at stall teams too for PvP. So like a team like this where it's the Light Paladin, Fran, and Lauren, and they don't even need Will because her resistance leader skill makes all of their resistance so high, even with the runes that I have on now, that Will would not really be even that necessary. There's healing here, there's provoking here, there's stripping, attack bars down there, more healing, attack breaking, shielding, healing with the first skill. Like, it's a lot of healing. And there are much better stall teams. If you don't know what a stall team is, you've definitely fought them before. They are when you're looking at arena and someone has 3 arenas, 3 Epicon water Epicon priests sitting there max level 40, and they constantly heal each other. They are constantly getting shields. They never take enough. I mean, like, just crazy annoying stuff like that. They are the most annoying. There are Chloe teams as well. The Fire Epicon Priest that does it. The Light Epicon Priests are great in them too. Revivers are fantastic. The most disgusting one that I've seen was Leo triple Nigong. That's the Light Pioneer. 3 Light Pioneers this guy pulled, and then put them with a Leo. And just what do you do? It was like a Guardian level player, but what do you even do against that team? I mean, it's just so crazy. Who gets 3 of them? And then the issue of stalling is because they're constantly reviving everything that's dead, which nothing's going to die because they're so tanky. The Leo is controlling the speed, and when he gets killed, if he gets killed, they're going to revive him immediately, and you're back in speed constraints. I mean, you can try bringing a Vertiheal and bursting something down, but I mean, it's not going to be fast. You have to use stuff that the enemy can't be revived. I don't know if there's a particular. Okay, there is. So you have to use one of these units with a Vertiheal and 2 other tanky units to make sure that your team is actually supported and being healed the way that it needs to. And you have to use something here for your attacker, specifically so that the Nigongs cannot revive, or the Leo can't revive. I would go for the Nigongs first, but the issue is that it's going to take a long time, because it's crazy. Like you're on turn rotation constraints. First of all, the Vert is going to help, but it's still going to be a long fight, and then you have other stuff you have to do. So it's just annoying. Yeah, it's just like stall teams are crazy annoying, but I'm looking at maybe building some of those because they are effective. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see everybody next time.